Alright, so today there was a 20-minute long Pokemon Presents presentation, and before it even started, I kind of just assumed that in this presentation we would get a montage of all the Pokemon games that exist, information on Pokemon Snap, mobile game shit, and then Diamond and Pearl remake reveals, and that would be the entire presentation. And therefore, I didn't have time to react to it live before going into work. So I kind of didn't care. I went on social media thinking, yeah, that's what it's going to be. And at the end of the day, I was right, except there was also one other thing that was included too. So basically, when it comes to this presentation, I already know what's in it, but I haven't actually seen any of the trailers, and therefore I've skipped the montage. However, the trailers for Pokemon Snap, Diamond and Pearl remakes, and the Arceus shit, I do still want to watch and give my thoughts on. So I'm just gonna hit play and basically talk about what I think about each one as they go by. So this will be a short 15-minute-ish thing.
Hello, everyone.
Probably.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon
The
Company.
Pokemon guy!
February
But I don't want to talk
27th is
to
the
you, so
date
I'm gonna have
Pokemon Red
some
and
other
Pokemon
Pokemon
Green
guy
were
talk
released
about
in
it.
Japan.
Because that's always how it
Marking the
goes. I do
beginning
the
of the
intro,
Pokemon
and then
series.
Masuda or some shit does the rest.
An astounding 25 years have passed since the Pokemon series was born.
Yeah, it's
We've
been a
shared
long
so
time.
much with you over the past 25 years. through our
Especially
games,
considering that
but
I think
also
that
through so
all the
many
people
other
that made the
mediums,
first
thanks to
game
the
are still
support you've all
making the
shown
current
us.
games. I think.
Thank
Or at least
you,
most of them.
each and every one of you. Today, Mr. Utsunomiya will introduce our latest updates.
Alright, other Pokemon
Hello,
guy.
my name is Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. First, I'd like to give you the latest update on the new Pokemon Snap
I
game.
wonder,
We've put together a video
how many
to show you
Pokemon
some
are
of the
going to be in
games.
Pokemon
Please have a
Snap.
look.
Because it's about taking pictures, it's one of those things where, like, they don't need to have full evolutionary chains. Like, for example, they could totally have Blastoise, but not have Squirtle and Wartortle.
Welcome to the world
And therefore,
of new
even if it's
Pokemon
only
Snap.
something like...
This is the Lentil region.
Even if it's only
You'll
something
ride the
like...
Neo-1 through the jungle,
something
the
like
desert,
200 Pokemon,
even under
that
the
could
sea
easily be plenty.
to research Pokemon in their natural habitats. And of course, you won't be
Also,
alone.
I know it's...
Professor Mirror, who's doing research in the Lentil
Lentils
region,
are good,
and
but
research team
a
members
lot of time they're
Rita
too
and
spicy.
Phil are there to support you, so you're in
Oh
good
boy.
hands.
He
Now
looks
then,
like
get that research
one of those
started.
characters where, like, he's a
Watching
kid,
wild
and people
Pokemon
call him a
and
kid, and then he's like,
discover
don't
behaviors
call me a
and expressions
kid!
that are rarely seen. Look, a surfing Alolan Raichu.
Don't shock yourself, bro.
And there's Vaporeon.
And it's
Let's
cool
try
too,
growing
just
it
because
in
like
fruit.
since the original
That's it.
Pokemon Snap game
Now's
was
our
like
chance.
N64 Gen 1, but now we've had like 8 generations of Pokemon.
It's Tyranitar.
There's just so many Pokemon that just didn't exist the last time the game came out that they could
Here's the
include,
park at night.
and that there really is great
Try playing
potential.
the melody.
Oh shit! Hoo 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 hoo!
Oh, that sure made Hoot Hoot happy. You'll also have Illumina orbs, something the professor invented. If you use one of these, you can
okay.
make any Pokemon glow.
So that's probably what was happening with Meganium in that first trailer.
Whoa! Those flames changed color.
That just means they're hotter, because that's what Blue Fire is. Oh shit, getting all splooshy. I mean, he might be a grass type, but he is technically a frog.
Then, show the photos you took
plant
to the
frog.
professor. Oh, 4 stars! We captured a rare moment there.
Out of 4?
Catch a
Yeah, I guess so.
variety of
1 star, 2 star, 3
different
star, 4
behaviors
star.
on camera to fill up your Pokemon photo decks. And there's
Apom!
more. You'll be able to edit the photos you've
He's
taken.
about to be splooshy. Sploosh!
Use features like stickers and frames to make your favorite photos even more special.
So you can actually
And I'm sure you want to
customize
show
your
off
photos a little bit
best
after you
photos,
take them.
right?
So there's
We
more
know
than
that
just take the
feeling
picture.
well.
That's cool. Because in the
When
original
you
game,
want
once you
to
took
do
a
that,
picture,
it's
you
time
took the
to go
picture, you got
online.
points, and that's
You can
it.
share your
Oh,
favorite
it scores
photos
your points
and check out
after you
photos from
customize it.
around
So
the
that might
world.
there's
And if
probably
your
like
photo
some
becomes
stickers that you can put
popular,
on it that
it
like
might
give a
even be
fuckload of points
featured
and are like
get more
extra
attention.
cheese. It's better with
Seeing
cheddar.
something like
What the
that
fuck
may
are you riding,
inspire you to
Pikachu?
go back and take even more photos. We're
couldn't
getting
tell.
closer to the start of your adventure. Unexplored islands and plenty of
Oh, he's a
Pokemon
sleepy boy.
await in the Lentil region. So make sure you're prepared.
Meganium.
Is that the mythical Pokemon Celebi?
I mean, that makes sense because the first
Get
Pokemon
ready.
Snap game
The
had
Lentil region
Mew,
is
and because this is
waiting for you.
technically Pokemon Snap 2, it makes sense to have Celebi. Pokemon Snap
What did you
2.
think?
Electric
I
Boogaloo.
hope you're looking forward to the game's release.
April 30th.
April 30th.
Yeah.
Next, I'd like to tell you about.
I actually, today on my way home from work, I picked up Bravely Default 2 and I pre-ordered Pokemon Snap and Mass Effect Legendary.
Featuring Gigantamax Pikachu are underway.
But, okay. I mean,
And in Pokemon
technically
Campaign Mix,
catch
for
any
only
Pikachu
promotion,
and then make
you
him
can
eat max
receive
soup and he can
2,500 golden
Gigantamax, but
coins
whatever.
for logging in.
It's still cool that you can get him
Pokemon
without
Go,
doing that, I guess.
Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres,
Wow, a
and
Kanto-themed
Pikachu
event
are
in a
appearing
mobile game?
legendary raid
How
battles
new,
as
how
part of
revolutionary, how
Kanto Games
profound. They've never
Celebration
done that before. Give us
In
more
Pokemon
Kanto-based
Masters
events.
EX, Galar region champion Leon and his partner Pokemon Charizard will arrive at
That's
last.
right, the champion region of the newest game, and his ace, a Generation 1 starter! Makes sense to me.
About the Pokemon
No bias
video
there.
game series. Have a look at this video.
Alright, so this is probably going to go into the Diamond and Pearl. Gotta go back to the past, Samurai Jack. Honestly, like personally, I feel like that Diamond and Pearl suck ass, Platinum is amazing. And therefore, the more elements from Platinum they incorporate into this, the better. Like, for example, even though I know, like, Dialga and Palkia are the main legendaries, of course you can get Giratina. And therefore, I don't want to just catch Giratina in a cave, give us the fucking Distortion World. Also, I don't have a problem with how this game looks at all. Like, I understand why, people might say, oh, it looks too Let's Go-y. But honestly, no. Like, they literally, like, they took the 2D models of the characters from the original games and made them 3D models. That's all they did. Because it's the same art style, just in 3D. And sure, it looks a little chibi, and it does look a little Let's Go-y, but it's definitely not, and it's fine. Brilliant Diamond. Shining Pearl. Because with this, like, I saw this image right here, and then they also had, like Wally sticking up in the right-hand corner. So, like, that's what I had seen from that. But another story awaits. And honestly, like, personally,
This is a tale from a long, long
I hate
time
mythical
ago,
Pokemon,
when the
but the
Sinnoh
reason
region
why
was still
is because it's
only a
literally
vast
just, you
wilderness.
connect to the internet, and then they get beamed into your
A
game.
certain
And I would
village
so much
bustled
rather
with
have
comings
lore or
and
story.
goings of people.
And because of that,
While in the
one of my
mountains
favorite
and
things
seas,
about Omega Ruby Alpha
Pokemon
Sapphire
roamed as
is the
they
fact that
pleased.
Deoxys, who up until that point was a mythical only, is just catchable in-game. And therefore, one of the things that's really exciting about this is that because Arceus is the mascot legendary of this game, it means that we should be able to just catch Arceus in-game, and that's going to be really cool, especially considering the fact that, because the PEMDAS of the release, right, is... Because this is going to come out after the Diamond and Pearl remakes, so theoretically it's like, the Diamond and Pearl remakes come out, we catch a bunch of Gen 4 Pokemon, and fingers crossed, hopefully like Darkrai and Shaman and stuff are catchable in-game in the Diamond and Pearl remakes. Then you play this and get Arceus. And then we're, again, fingers crossed, every Pokemon that is in Sword, Shield, Isle of Armor, Crown Tundra, Diamond and Pearl remakes, and Arceus can be transferred in the Gen 9. I also really like that too. The fact that they're giving us cross-regional starters makes sense because like we don't need Gen 4 starters because like we're about to get Gen 4 remakes. So it'll be like, no, we're gonna be like the fan favorite Gen 2 starter, the fan favorite Gen 5 starter, and the fan favorite Gen 7 starter. That's right, baby. We get all three of them as our starters. That's cool. And honestly, like all three of those starters are popular enough, it's gonna make choosing hard. Now that being said, because it's Mono Fire, Mono Water, and Grass Flying who becomes Grass Ghost, just because of being dual type and having coverage, Rowlet might actually be the best of those three.
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl games.
But it's hard to know because we don't know anything about like gyms or anything like that.
Pearl version games, which were released for the Nintendo DS system in Japan 15 years ago.
And like, what's interesting though is that so I'm one of those Pokemon players where whenever I always buy both versions, so I'm going to be getting both Diamond and Pearl.
Shining Pearl games.
However, with most gens,
Remakes of the
I have a
Pokemon
preference.
Diamond
Like for
version and
example,
Pokemon Pearl version games, which were released for the Nintendo DS system,
Lugia,
are coming to
Kyogre,
Nintendo Switch.
Zekrom.
These games will be developed by Ilka Inc., who also
Lunala.
worked on Pokemon Home.
However,
the project is being directed
I
by
absolutely
Yuichi Ueda of
love
Ilka, as well as Game Freak's
Dialga and
Junichi
Palkia,
Masuda,
and
who was the director
my two
for the
favorite
original
types
Pokemon
are
Diamond
actually
version
Water and
Pokemon
Steel,
Pearl
so
version
therefore
games.
Dragon Water and
Your
Dragon
adventure
Steel
will
are
take
both
place in the Sinnoh
amazing.
region,
Like,
rich in nature and with towering
if
Mount Coronet
for
at its
some
heart,
reason I
it is
could
a
only
land
buy
of
one of
many
these
myths passed
games,
down through the
I have no
ages.
idea which
The
one I would
sense of
pick. But
scale of the
fortunately, I'm going to
original
be able
game's
to
towns
get
and
both of
roots
them.
has been carefully preserved, and you'll be able to travel through familiar locations once again.
Oh yeah, the
You'll
Drift
set
Loon
out
at
on your
the...
journey after choosing either Turtwig, Chimchar, or Piplup as your first
Man, this generation
Pokemon.
starters are
In
all
these
really
games,
strong.
You can
All
enjoy
three
a
of them are
grand
both so
adventure
fucking
together
good.
with all the Pokemon from Pokemon Diamond version
Water, Steel,
and Pokemon Pearl version. Newcomers and
a firefighting
previous
that's not
visitors to the
slow
Sinnoh
like
region
Ember.
alike can look forward to
And grass
experiencing the original
ground.
Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl stories.
They're also good.
Freshly recreated for Nintendo Switch.
I'm glad to see that the Underground is in the game, but I'm also surprised that it's intact, because I definitely would have expected it to be something like...
What did you think?
I would have expected the Underground to be used for Dynamax and Gigantamax, because these are technically Generation 8 games. But who knows, maybe they're going to exclude that, because like... I know that in Sword and Shield, they say that you can only Dynamax and Gigantamax in Galar, but it would also be really easy to say that because of what happened with Eternatus at the end of the game, that it became a global phenomenon.
Development is in full swing at Game Freak, with the aim to deliver a gaming experience that breaks
So
new ground
they
in
have
the Pokemon
Game Freak
series.
making the Arceus game,
Please have a look at this video.
and they have someone else making the Diamond. It's the fact that they're having a core Pokemon game developed by not Game Freak is actually kind of insane. And that makes me think that even though this Arceus game is a little different, because Game Freak is developing it, it'll probably be classified as a core game.
But the harsh environments may be different
Because
from the Sinnoh region,
whenever a
remember.
game has been classified as a spin-off in the past,
In
it's
this
always
era,
been
people
not
have
made by
journeyed to
Game
Sinnoh
Freak.
from all over and founded a prosperous village in the hope of learning more about this land. As for these three Pokemon, Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott, it seems they were brought to Sinnoh by a certain professor who encountered them while traveling around various regions. You'll set out on your adventure after receiving a first partner Pokemon
It's
of your
either going to
own
be a
from this
brand new professor, or it's going to be an ancestor of Rowan that looks just like Rowan, just like how those two look like Dawn and whatever the fuck the dude is
To
named.
the different corners of the region on your quest to create Sinnoh's very first Pokedex.
Boop, 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 boop.
Even in this era,
Shinx.
wild Pokemon can be caught with Pokeballs. You can also engage in Pokemon battles alongside your Pokemon allies.
Glade, level 70. We're in the late
Sharpen
game.
your
Well, we're fighting a
skills for
Garchomp,
both
so that makes
catching and
sense.
battling Pokemon, and strive to complete your Pokedex.
See, like, he fought that Rhydon and then he threw a, like, it's probably something where,
Now
like,
for the
in the
mythical
wild
Pokemon that
area,
traces
you can
the
throw a
game's title and
Pokeball,
story, Arceus.
and you have a chance to catch
According
it,
to legend, Arceus shaped all
but
there
you
is
also
in
can
this
fight
world.
him, and if you beat him, then it's
But how is
like,
this
it's probably
Pokemon
something like, if you
connected to
throw
your
the
journey?
Pokeball at the Rhydon, you've got, like, a 1% chance, but if you kick his ass and
The
then
answer
throw a
to this
ball,
question
it's,
and
like,
more awaits you in
7% or
this
some shit
exciting
like
new
that.
action RPG
Jiggling.
adventure for the Nintendo
Oh, shit.
Switch system.
Yeah, see, like, because it's definitely not just wild area, because there was at least 2 towns, and there was a forest that was, like, linear, and there was wild area,
Pokemon
and that's
Legends
good,
Arceus
because
will
as
launch
awesome as the wild
simultaneously
area
around the world
is,
early next
literally being, like, wild area, the game
We
would
hope
get
you're all
boring.
excited to set out on these adventures across the Sinnoh region.
And that's
Each
it.
one
That's the
distinctly
end.
different from the other. With
So
the
yeah.
wonderfully nostalgic Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and
I'm
Pokemon
excited
Shining
for
Pearl,
all 3 of
as
the
well
games that
as
were
the
announced
Pokemon
in
video
this.
game series'
And
new
considering,
journey,
considering
Pokemon
the fact
Legends
that this
Arceus.
presentation could have been like mobile games,
As
Pokemon
Pokemon
Unite,
celebrates 25
and
years, we will continue
Let's
to
Go
challenge
Johto,
ourselves and deliver
like,
new ways for everyone to
I'm
enjoy
happy.
Pokemon
I feel like
even
that
more.
everyone
Thank you
that
very much for watching.
is unsatisfied by this and is bitching is spoiled and expected too much, and that I feel like that so far we're off to a good start for the anniversary. Now, when it comes to, I feel like that when it comes to Pokemon and the rest of the year, I don't think there's going to be any other new announcements. Like, I think that the rest of the Pokemon news for the year is just going to be, here's more information on Diamond and Pearl remakes, and here's more information on Arceus. And that they aren't going to, like, reveal anything new, and that if there was going to be any distribution events, they would have talked about it today. And you know what? That's fine. Especially considering the fact that, like, love Pokemon, but it is just, it's one of the 4 corners of Nintendo. Like, and when it comes to Nintendo as a whole, the year is definitely off to a great start. And you know what? Because, like, the entire first half of the year is already completely stacked, and when it comes to the second half of the year, well, about half of the months have something and half of them don't. But E3 hasn't happened yet, so it'll fix that problem. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and until next time, peace.